Hey y'all, it's Mia Alena. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning viewer, I ask that you please like and subscribe. However, if you are new to my channel, I hope that you find this video enjoyable and informative and that you like and subscribe as well. So today's video is going to be an updated review on the Candii Girl Discount Virgin Hair. I've done an initial review on it. If you are interested in watching that initial review, I will add the link in the description box below. In this video, I'll also be doing a review on a new stylist that did the installation of this hair. And I will also add her social media links and information down below as well. So first I'll talk about the stylist. I believe her name is Maliya, and she is a Memphis stylist, a local stylist. And I came across her on Instagram. She had a sponsored post, and I knew I wanted to do a sew-in. I was looking for something reasonably priced, and I saw her ad on Instagram. So I went to her page, scrolled through her pictures, saw that she did some pretty solid work, some pretty good work, and then I went to book an appointment on StyleSeat, and I saw that she was having a promotional price for the holidays. I think closure sew-in with 2 to 3 bundles under 16 inches was $135. Now, most of you all know, if you get sew-ins regularly or if you've gotten a quality sew-in before, you're paying upwards of $200 for that type of work with that many bundles in a closure. And I was like, I need to book this now. This is a good price. I'm going for it. So I booked the appointment via StyleSeat, had some technical errors with the app because I had to rearrange my appointment. I had an interview scheduled at the same time, which I didn't know about or didn't really consider when booking my appointment. So I rescheduled my appointment, went to see her at the salon, and realized that I had booked my appointment for the wrong month. I had booked my appointment for like the end of January when I would be back in school. But she was very professional about it, very, very courteous, very kind. She told me she had an opening. She's like, just, yeah, come on out, get you. Now, one thing that, I want to emphasize, which may sound crazy to some people, but I have noticed now that the trend for stylists doing sew-ins and other styles of that nature, a wash is not included anymore. They don't include washes anymore. You have to come with your hair washed and blow dried, or you have to pay extra to get it washed and blow dried. And the one thing I noticed about her was the wash was included. The wash and the blow dry was included, which may not seem like a big deal to some people, but that's a big deal to me. Like, I'm used to going to old school stylists where you pay one price, you get whatever style you want, and well, not whatever style you want, but let's say you get a press. You can get your press curled, pin curled, straightened, whatever, and you get your hair washed, deconditioned, blow dry, and it's all for one set price. Like, there's no gimmicks or fine print. And I absolutely love that. Like, that is important to me when considering a stylist. Like, are you the whole enchilada, or am I just getting a piece of the pie and paying max price? Now, don't get me wrong. I understand people's time is valuable. Your work is valuable, and you want to charge what you're worth. But in my opinion, I feel like a wash and blow dry should come standard. Just like you wouldn't get a car that didn't have a radio unless you were paying a discount price. Like, you expect to have a radio, I expect to get a wash. I just feel like that's fair. But anyway, enough about that rant. So she washed my hair, blow dried my hair, put me in the seat, started braiding my hair. Her braiding was amazing. Now, I'm not tender-headed, but baby, some people are really heavy-handed. And, you get that little tear in the corner of your eye, and you're like, oh, girl, I can't wait till you get out of this section of my head because this is torture. But her braiding was so smooth and quick, like I was in no pain whatsoever, but the braids were still tight. And then she proceeded to use a net, which I think that is another essential thing when getting a sew-in. A sew-in is supposed to be a protective style, but some people do not protect your natural hair. And if you are losing hair from a sew-in, then your stylist is not doing the right thing. Either that or you're not taking care of your hair, but that's another story for another day. The net helps to alleviate some of the tension and friction that would be applied to your natural hair if they were just sewing directly on the braid. Every sew-in I've ever had, probably since high school, I have asked the stylist to use a net, because not using a net, when you have that thread rubbing against your hair, when you're brushing this weave and it's rubbing and tugging on your hair, that is a quick way to break off your hair. So she used a net, sewed the hair down. She did a great job. She excused my edges that are looking a little bit crazy, but she got the closure to lay so flat. That's probably the flattest closure I've ever had. And she was overall just an amazing stylist. I enjoyed coming back to her. I will definitely be coming back to her again. I will add some pictures of the style that she took immediately after doing my hair into the video. And following those pictures, I will get into my review of the hair. So let's recall that these bundles were, I'm going to say $29, and the closure was $32, plus, shipping and handling. And this is naturally curly hair. So I ordered two bundles. I had the one free bundle, and I had a 14-inch closure. This is deep curly. This is Brazilian deep curly or something along those lines. For what I have been putting it through for the past 2 weeks or so, I've had this installed about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. For what I've been putting it through, I will say that I am surprised at the quality of this hair. Now, ignore the fact that my edges are not laid, and ignore the fact that this hair is a little bit frizzy. I'm in New Orleans, and if you've never been to New Orleans, it is humid. It's almost like a rainforest down here. So nothing straight will ever last, which is why my edges look crazy, and which is why this hair is frizzing back up. But this hair has withstood my constant heat usage, which I'm probably not going to straighten it anymore since I'm back here. And again, nothing stays straight here. I don't care how much silk press or whatever, unless it's the start of wintertime, your hair is not going to stay straight. And you can see that it's trying to revert back to its curly state. But this hair has just been amazing so far. Like, I'll say the most irritating thing that I've had to deal with outside of having to straighten it, but again, it's deep curly hair. So I really can't be upset with having to straighten it. Is just a little bit, ooh, baby, just ignore that. Is a little bit of tangling at the nape of my neck, which hasn't been, overwhelming. If I just brush through it with a paddle brush, it's gone. This is a short hairstyle, and, I do sweat just like everybody else at the nape of my neck, so sometimes hair gets a little bit tangled. But brushing it, whatever, it hasn't been a problem. It comes right out, and that's really all I've had to deal with. I have not put any product in this hair, except for, I think when I got it installed, she put mousse at the closure to help it lay flat, and that's been pretty much it. This hair is very malleable. I will say that it holds a curl very well. I didn't use any product when curling my hair. I curled it for New Year's, and the curls lasted me pretty much through the night. This is probably like a mix of 1B and 4, and I will probably do another final review after I've let it go back to its curly stage and just kind of see, how it's behaved as curly hair. I have a asymmetrical bob with length on the right side and kind of shoulder length, neck length on the left side. I would show you all the back, but I did not bother straightening the back, so it is probably a weird curly mess. But overall, I have been impressed with this hair for the price that I've paid for it and for the, things that I've put it through. It has held up particularly well, and I feel like I will get quite a bit good of usage out of this hair. So if you all are interested in purchasing this hair, I will add the link in the description box. If you all have any questions, comments, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down below, and I will get back to you all as soon as possible. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you found this video enjoyable. And again, I ask that you please like and subscribe.